World Changers, Miss McCarthy here with this week's Motivational Monday episode, and we are going to talk about the importance of staying organized. But before we dive into that, don't forget to tap that like button and hit subscribe. That way you are the first to know when I drop a new video. I hope that you were able to rest and recharge this weekend, and now it's Monday, and we all know that Mondays, they tend to get a bad rap. A lot of people, they wake up stressed, sad, frustrated that it's Monday because they just want to be hanging out on the weekend. I started to see Mondays differently as a new week filled with opportunity and a chance to step into a better version of myself. Changing the way that I was seeing and stepping into Mondays, it changed my life. And I want you all to get this from a young age. The idea that Mondays, they are awesome, they are filled with opportunity and a chance to kick off the week the right way. So you know what time it is. It is time for us to bust out our best power pose. So you know what to do. Let's go feet apart, hands to your hips, stick out your chest, lift up your head, looking fierce, and repeat after me. This is how I Monday. Awesome. Let's go ahead and jump into this week's episode of organization. Do you know somebody who is super organized? You know, someone who has a special container for everything. You probably also know someone who is not very organized, right? Yeah, don't call out their names, but you know, they have their stuff just kind of scattered everywhere. Me, I'm kind of in the middle, if I'm being honest. What about you? Are you naturally organized, or is it something that you have to work at?
It's me. It's something I have to work at.
So just like we change the way that we're seeing Mondays, we also need to be changing the way that we're seeing organization. Some of us, we really don't like being organized. We feel like it takes too much work, right? But the cool thing about staying organized is that it's something that you can learn and improve upon over time. And it's an awesome way to set your day and set your week and set your life up for success. Why should you spend a few minutes each day staying organized? Well, here are some of the benefits. Choosing to stay organized can reduce your stress levels. It's not fun trying to hunt for that item that you need. It can make you feel frustrated, and it can make you late, so it makes you look irresponsible. If you choose to stay organized, you know where your belongings are. Therefore, you don't have to hunt, and it does not make you late. Number 2, it can boost your self-confidence. When you take a few moments to organize your stuff, it makes you feel like you're more responsible, and that makes you feel more confident. And when you're more confident, it makes you feel like you can go out there and tackle even more. Number 3, it saves you so much time. I know it probably seems like it takes so much work and so much energy to stay organized, right? But when you really dedicate time to staying organized, you realize it only takes a small little bit of your day. And those few minutes that you take to stay organized, they actually give you back more time. For instance, if you put your clothes away where they're supposed to go at home, or if at school you're putting your school supplies away where they're supposed to go, you don't have to hunt for them. You won't be getting frustrated. You know right where they are, and it will save you more time to dedicate to something else. And because it saves you more time, the 4th reason is it actually makes you more productive. We're all given the same 24 hours each day. And when you're organized, you're able to prioritize those 24 hours and spend them wisely. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to work the whole 24 hours.
You need time to sleep, to eat, to study, to play,
to chill. So let's talk about a few areas, a few ways that you can start practicing your organizational skills today. The first thing that you could do is use your planner. Most of you probably have a planner, and if you don't, they're not very expensive. I think I use mine, it's like 10 bucks. You can use your planner to write down all the important things that you need to remember, like your homework or when your next quiz is, tests, keeping track of when your assignments are due. You can jot down when you have sport-related activities in the afternoon or any clubs that you're involved in. That way you can keep track of your time and prioritize where you need to spend your energy. And my favorite part is when I have tasks that I need to do, I jot down my to-do list, and when I finish it, I love crossing it off. It truly is so satisfying. If you haven't tried it, you should try it, because it's so nice just to cross it off. Something else that you can try is refreshing your workspace. My workspace, like if you were to look around right now, I know on camera it looks fine, but it's a little cray-cray right now, I'm not gonna lie. But after I finish an activity, I always put my stuff away. I put everything back where it goes, that way I'm ready to use it the next time. At school, you most likely have a specific spot in your classroom that's yours that you dedicate to containing your stuff. Maybe you're like me and it gets a little crazy after you're working. Do yourself a favor and spend a few moments just tidying up your area, resetting it for another amazing work session. Get those random papers out of your desk. If you have a binder, put those random papers where they need to go. Stack up your books so they look nice. Make a cozy little spot for your writing utensils. Get everything ready to rock for your next work session. This will reduce your stress levels at school and add more joy to your workspace. Now let's talk about your space at home, whether that's your bedroom or an area of the room that's just for you and allows you to be you. It's easier to find the things that you need in a tidy space. So take a few minutes to reset your space every day. Try making your bed the first thing that you do every morning. Then when you come home, it's such a nice, inviting space to walk into. Have a place for your dirty laundry, and maybe even set out your clothes the night before so you're ready to rock and roll the next day. So those are some examples, but I'm sure that right now your brain is spinning with a bunch of different things that you could do to be more organized. Take some time to talk about it with your classmates, and maybe even your family too. Start small. You don't have to be a super organizer overnight. Just start in one area at a time to reduce the stress, bring more joy into your day, and save you time. Start small, but start now and start reaping the benefits of staying organized. By the way, I know most of you know this, but I am a math teacher for grades 3, 4, and 5. So I just quickly wanted to throw it out there that if you need help making math make sense, to please check out the video lessons on my website, mccarthymathacademy.com. The link is below. You can totally grab a free trial where we walk through all the different skills that you will need for grades 3, 4, and 5. Before we go, remember that you were born with something special, and it's your job to figure out what that is and then use it to make this world a better place. And yes, I mean you. I will see you next time, World Changer.